Welcome back, hockey fans. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble, as we get ready to go underway here from Stonewall as the Riels are in on town, 2-0, sitting in second place in the standings behind the Royal Knights. Meanwhile, the Stonewall Jets trying to gain some traction here as they sit a point back from the Twins, currently sitting in sixth spot. Look at our starting goaltenders in this one. For the home Stonewall Jets getting the start, number 35, Everett Winters. And he's played 20 minutes this year. And in that 20 minutes of that one game against Transcona, he's a save percentage of 800, goals against average of 6, and a no decision. Meanwhile, Alex Domingo getting the start on the road. He's 1-0 on the year, save percentage of 958, goals against average of just 1. And we'll take a quick look here at the numbers to watch for the leading scorers as we take a look at the visiting Riels. Number 89, Nathan Brashinsky. He leads them in points with 4 points, 3 goals, and 1 assist. And he was big help for them in the postseason last year on offense. And for the home Stonewall Jets, number 12 is the guy to look at, Carson Kitt. And he leads the Jets in the 2 games played, also with 4 points, with a goal and 3 assists, leading the Jets forward. And a quick look at that. Both teams now ready to take the ice. As the Jets skate on in the white and black and let out. There you can see their forwards, Carson King, the ex Swift Current Bronco, and he has done really good in this league. And a correction there in the starting goaltenders, as I thought they're going to take the ones off the top of the sheet. Getting the start here for the Riels is going to be the 35 of 0 in the Rock. And he's 1-0 on the year. Save percentage is 972. Goals against average under 1 of 0.95. And also, as they change it up here on me, the starting goaltender for the Jets coming into this one, they're going to put in the 35 of Everett Winters, and that is what I said. As we head here to Canada. And as we get ready here for the opening puck drop. Take a quick look here as they put on the helmets, get ready to go, and our starting lineups. And who's out there? Seth Clements starting on the wing here for the Jets. In on the circle, ready to go, is Riley Garshinsky, and he's set to take on the 89 of Nathan Brashinsky, and that's one back by the Jets. Jets ahead as Clements works that ahead. Into the skates of Brashinsky, and the battle for it. Dave is trying to work it ahead. Another one instrumental there in the good run that St. Boniface had in the last season as the Riels work it from behind their own goal to push it ahead ice. Puck cleared into the ahead by Brashinsky. He'll work that to Davis. Back to the point for the Riels. Waiting, shot through traffic, and that's up into the netting. And now to play, bring us to stoppage of play. So both teams change up their lines here. 37 seconds gone. As Crumley in on the draw, ready to go for the Riels. One back here by King, the captain, leading this Jets team ahead. As the Jets quickly work it ahead. Carson King, he'll tip that one back. And a good hit there. Shuts down the opportunity from Payne Bateman. On the near side. Battle for it continues on. Jets work that free into the slot. King backhander doesn't get through. Riels can't clear it. Held at the line. Stoven waits, fires. And that one, Bateman in front. LaRock puts it into the corner boards. Ball continues on down low. Back to the point for Stoven. Stoven. He'll roll that one all the way down. Bateman now with it. Centers for King. Shot LaRock. Save. Rebound. And Bateman couldn't get his stick on that one. Puck held at the zone. Bateman across trying to center that one. And he'll just scoop up the rebound. The Jets getting some pressure going right in front of LaRock, trying to get a shot away. Unable to do so, and LaRock will smother that up. As Kevin Hold with the opportunity. And there's a look at the replay. Stoven pushes that ahead. In behind the goal, Bateman takes a whack at. There's a shot by King. And smothered up by LaRock. Slatcher in on the draw. Won by the Riels. Riels trying to make it out of their own zone as Dubois works that ahead. Air pass there. Gordon works it to the far side. Picked up by Miller. Miller, he'll work it ahead on the near side for the Jets. Jets can't get it out. They'll turn that one over. Dubois holds that one at the line. Carson Dubois centers it in front. And the Riels couldn't get a shot away. Dubois with it again. He fires that one. That's off the skate of Miller. And the Jets quickly ahead. As Slatcher centers that one. Picked off and quickly into the zone. Passed across by the Riels. Shot wide of the goal. Dubois again holds that one at the line. Pushed ahead in deep. Shot by Gordon. Pad save. Rebound. Jets control. Jets push that ahead, and that's off the hand, and hand pass waved off. Long stretch pass for Stonewall. They didn't touch it. Would have been too many men. Icing waved off. Dubois from behind his own goal. He tries to push it head ice. And on the skirmish on the near side, Stonewall clears that ahead. Stonewall with it. Trying to dig it out of the zone. And that just gets cleared in. Sanders on the dump and chase. He tries to pick up his own pass. He's got Smith in to help him. Sanders centers, and Kai Smith couldn't get a shot away. There's another shot, and that one blocked by the Riels. Gets out of the zone. Jets work it quickly ahead. Sanders had to wait for the Jets to tag out the line before giving chase on the far side. And Slatcher was a little bit offside. Jets from their own zone. They go to push it ahead. Puck picked up now by the Riels as they'll skate around. And Zachary Domenico works that ahead. Into the zone comes Davis. And the brakes put on Lambert, his shot. And that went off the glass. Rebound right in front. Jets first on it. And the Jets ahead. Saunders plays that one in. He'll go for a change. Fresh legs out for Stonewall. Riels from behind their own goal. They'll work it ahead. Right up Broadway as Nathan Brzezinski works that into the zone off a couple sticks. Stoven first on that one. Bumped away by Davis. As Stonewall plays it to the far side. And the aired pass, Lambert plays that in. He'll go for a change. Jets quickly pick that one up off a couple sticks. Ahead on the near side, trying to get to Clements. He's offside. Here's an opportunity going the other way. Brzezinski walks in, backhand scores. And it's a quick strike here for the visiting Riels, and they're up 1-0 on the third shot of the game. Nathan Brzezinski takes the turnover, backhand, forehand, finishes it off top shelf. And here's a look as Domenico picks that one up, works ahead to Brzezinski, and a great finish there. And off the draw. The Riels throw that puck as they push it ahead. Another turnover by the Jets in their own zone. Quickly worked though right back out as King can't corral that one on his blade. King battling away at it. He'll put that one all the way down. Puck in behind the goal. Jammed ahead. Here come the Riels. They'll walk in, leave it back, and Stars his shot wide of the goal, and that rebound in front smothered up by Winters at 15:10 remaining. In the opening frame, shots 3-1 for the Riels. They lead this 1-0. They recently broken the scoring open. And in off the draw. Puck controlled by the Riels in the attack zone into the slot. Couldn't get a shot away. Back to Lambert at the point. And he'll sauce that into the open ice. Riels trying to center. They'll work it back to the point. Shot through traffic. Hits some lumber in front. Bateman couldn't take a whack at that one. He fans and misses. Bouncing puck. And that one worked out of the zone as King has it in his feet. Picked up by the Riels. Riels with numbers. Walking. Gordon across. And what a save on the opportunity for St. Boniface. Another one. And that one held on by Winters for the whistle at 14:34. As we look at a replay here as the Riels trying to stretch their lead. But Winters has the answer. There's a late change here for the Jets, and we're back ready to go. Draw one back by the Riels, trying to get a shot away, and they'll just play that wide of the goal. Continuing on with it. Skirmish for it on the near side boards. And worked free by Long. Pad save, and ahead come the Jets. Jets clear down. Lambert first one on that one. And he's able to outdo the icing there. That'll be an icing. He beats Kai Smith to that puck. 14:14 on the clock. Shots were knotted up. Now 5 unanswered from the Riels as they get the pressure going, leading this one 1-0. Off the draw. Riels. Brashinsky forks that in behind the goal. First one on that one is Austin Lorenko. He tries to clear it out. Picks up the puck himself. And here come the Jets with numbers. Into the zone. Back. And Lorenko couldn't find that one in his feet. Brashinsky to go the other way. Quickly ahead. He's got a couple Jets around him. Puts on the brakes. Can't work that all the way to Davis. As he had both Davises with them. And that one gets cleared all the way down. On the near side. Davis through traffic. Stays with it. Walks in. Fires pad save. Rebound. Jamming away at it, and Winters smothers that up at 13:34. Draw one by the Riels. Jamming forward on the near side boards. From the ensuing scrum. Here come the Jets. Ahead ice. Chung walks in. Waits. Fires that one wide of the goal. Jets quickly on the rebound as Slatcher tries to put that in on goal. Picked up now and worked around by the 16 of Stonewall. And the net comes off its moorings. Team's ready to go. And they're going to now bring the draw out of the zone. Off the draw, Dubois. He plays that across. And he'll get it right back. Carson Dubois fires that one in at the line. Stars chase. Puck picked up by the Jets in their own zone. They're going to turn that over. Riels trying to get a tight angle shot around. Won't go for Matthews. On the near side. The 16 there of the Jets trying to work that one ahead. And picked up now, and Stars Able to keep that in the zone for the time being. Puck cleared all the way down. Carson Dubois, he'll scoop that one up. Dubois ahead on the near side. Sidar's now with it. Through traffic. Fires. Tight angle shot. Pad save. Rebound from the point. And that one worked wide of the goal by Riels. Battle behind the net. Miller comes free. Aiden Miller. He'll work it ahead. As Vitelli works it up ice. And here come the Jets. And Miller puts that up into the netting at 12:07 as we near the midway mark of the opening frame. It is a 1-0 lead here for the visiting Riels. And off the drop, Balfour continues on the near side. Puck comes back. There's a shot through traffic wide of the goal. Rebound. Work behind the goal by Domingo as the referee takes a tumble behind the play. Battle continues on. As the Jets trying to scoop that one up. Is Garshinsky. And Garshinsky still pressured. Loose puck. Played ahead. And Lambert. He'll jam away at that one against Clemens. And it comes free here for the Jets on the near side. Stretch pass. Lambert works that one free. Battle for it continues on. Long stretch pass right in front. Trying to get the tap in and the net pops off the moorings. A great opportunity for the Jets. And LaRock sliding across as the net pops off. Able to shut down the scoring opportunity. Shot 7-2. 1-0 St. Boniface and Stonewall. In off the draw. Battle on the near side. Riels trying to work it ahead. And St. Boniface clears that one all the way out. Stoven in his own zone. Off a couple of sticks. LaRock works it behind for Dubois. Dubois. He'll force that one up the far side. Battle for it now. Back to Dubois. Head pass. And Brzezinski plays that one across. Tries to get it right back on his stick. That one won't go. On the corner boards. Jets work that ahead as Bateman. And Sunchin trying to work that back. And correction there on the assist. They're going to credit him. As Davis through traffic takes a big hit by the 16. That's wide and Davis shaken up. See if we got any curricular activity following the whistle. As Dubois getting in it, Cole Davis, the receiver of that big open ice hit. As the 16 for the Jets, it's not on my roster, makes his way into the penalty box. And here's a quick look at the replay. Here's the feed ahead. There comes Davis, and he takes the full brunt. It's going to be a knee on knee. Most like 4 minutes, I'm going to assume no time yet on the board. No, just the 2 to the 16 of the Stonewall Jets. So time of that penalty, 9:42, 2-minute penalty. There's a call on the Miners. Lambert now with it as the Riels get their power play going. Pass down low, jamming away at it. Stonewall tries to break it free. In front for the Riels, Winter smothers it up, and some pushing and shoving in front of him as we near that midway mark in the frame. Look at these teams' special teams. Stonewall Jets penalty kill, 10th in the league, 66.7. Not exactly the stat you want. Still pretty good early on. Power play is 5th for St. Boniface at 12.5%. As the Riels walk in firing, and Winters smothers that one up. Whistle was blowing as the puck was cleared. And off the draw. Puck controlled by the Riels. Ahead. Man, Matthews' shot deflected wide. Bateman trying to get his stick on that one. Riels control. Puck worked down low. Right back on the near side. And to the point, Lambert's shot is blocked. Cleared down. Lambert gives chase. And Lambert. Watched by Slatcher as he makes his way ahead ice. 63 seconds remaining on the man advantage for the Riels. Trying to build on their early lead as they clear that in behind the zone. Lorenko jamming around with the puck. Tries to clear off a skate. Dangerous opportunity. Bouncing puck. Trying to get gloved down, and that one iced all the way down. Kai Smith. He'll watch his men as that one's picked up and worked around by Matthew Sachin, who has an assist in the lone goal in today's game. As Riels feed it ahead on the near side. And quickly make their way head ice. Walking in and firing that on that opportunity. Loose puck in front. Nothing happening here as it comes back. And Sachin works that across. Shot through traffic. Rebound. Jets trying to get it out. They cannot. Held at the zone. Back to the point for the Riels. As Gordon plays it back. There's a shot. Loose rebound. Still battling forward in front. Winters down. And now some extracurricular activities. He's able to keep it out of the zone. Out of the net there as he got smothered down in the crease. As we take a look at the replay at the action right in front of Winters and able to keep it out. Carson King ready to go against Brzezinski. 3 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Back to the point for Lambert. Lambert works out to Gordon. Even strength we go. 0 for 1 of the Riels jamming away at. They do score. And the Riels build their lead. I was waiting for the signal there from the referee on that one to make sure that is good. And it is in the back of the net. So as the power play expires, the Riels jam away, added in front, are able to add to their lead. And my apologies on missing that one. And we'll get you those numbers here shortly as soon as we can as King works away at it. Riels expand their lead 2-0, and they try and build on that one as King clears it all the way down the ice. Battle for it continues on. On the near side. And I can't hear the name there. Brzezinski got the assist as that gets cleared down. Lorenko now behind his own goal for the Jets. 7.5 to go in the opening frame. King works it ahead as the Jets trying to battle back in this one. Get some offense going. They've been held to 3 shots. As Lorenko goes into his own zone trying to work that one free. He'll play it ahead on the near side. And McMurray will work that out of the zone. Changing up here and getting a line change in as Roberts works that ahead for the Riels are the Jets. Now the Jets ahead. Lorenko trying to work that across. Won't go. Glove down and the Riels. They'll work their way head ice as Rich walks in. Fires, bar down, snipe. And it is 3-0 for the Riels. What a shot there by Ethan Rich. And that is, that's long there on the shot. Rich with the assist. And here's a look at the replay. As he gets the pass across. And couldn't see the far side number there, so it's long with the goal. Far down, 3-0. Jets quickly trying to fire that one back. And they got to really pressure LaRock here. We've seen how good he was in the postseason last year. Battle for it down low. Puck worked ahead. So that's long from Rich. And it's a 3-goal lead as the Riels try and tack on another one, battling down low. And that one, before Riels can get a stick on that one, Winter smothers it up at 6:17. Shots 15-3. Not much action at the other end of the ice as LaRock puts his net back on the moorings. Riels controlling the O-zone off the win. And there's a shot by Sitars wide of the goal. Rebound. Puck picked up by the Jets. Jets defeated ahead. Is Hollard. And Matthews trying to get his stick on that one. Worked away. Sitar's now with it. And he can't center that one. That one hits some lumber of a Jet. Sitar's can't center again off a couple sticks. And into their own zone come the Riels. Sachin now. From the safety of his own goal, long stretch pass picked up. As Dronley plays it across. Jets walk in. And with the defense there of the Jets, able to break up the opportunity by the Riels. Big hit down low. Riels into the shot. And Conley shot. And the pad save was there. Rebound in front. Couldn't get a stick on that one. Was Grayson Matthews cutting in front at 5:19. All Riels in this one as they lead 3-0, out shooting heavily. The Jets 16-3. Off the draw. And Dubois fans on that one. Here come the Jets with numbers. And Vitale walks in. Centers back. Dubois stayed with it the whole time. Knocks it free. Jets trying to hold at the zone. Lorenko. He'll play it down low. He takes a big hit from Davis. And quickly ahead through traffic. And Chung can't hold that one into the zone. Balfour continues on. Puck cleared into the zone. Lorenko ahead. Battle down low as a big hit. Unable to see that from the angle. There's a shot through traffic. Glove save on the opportunity from Riels. Held now. And forking away at that one. Puck comes loose on the opportunity. There by Magner. By Meggers. Vitelli clears it in. Goes for a change. And that one's smothered up by Owen LaRock. The fourth shot he's faced. 4:14 on the clock. Here in between the Riels and the Jets, the Riels recently expanding their lead in this one as Cashton Long from Ethan Rich got the bar down to put them up 3-0. Attack zone draw, one back by the Jets. Quick shot deflected wide and picked up now here by the Riels. Riels work that ahead with numbers. Walk in, fire just wide of the goal. Goes that one on the near side. Stretch pass from Kai Smith. Hits a couple blades. Quickly out of the zone by St. Boniface. Smith tagging before putting on some attack here against the Riels. On the back check. Puck in behind the goal. Miller works it to the far side. Saunders picks that one up. He'll tap past that across. And on the drop pass, walking in front, Sanders on the doorstep. Couldn't fire that one home, as that's the best opportunity of the night here for Stonewall. And McMurden's shot, save made, rebound, up over the rock as he gets tested here. Centering pass, and the Jets can't connect. Miller works it in behind the goal, as Dean Saunders plays that ahead. Trying to jam it back to the point for McMurdy. Murdy with the McMurdy shot, deflected over the goal on the opportunity. And the Riels can't get that one out. Glove down, worked ahead by Miller. Pressure continuing on. Riels still can't clear. Great changes. Payne Bateman scooped that one up from the blue line. Fired in, LaRock able to get on that one and make the save. Puck finally rolls out of the zone as the Riels long dumps that one in. Full change. Puck worked ahead. Lambert tied up as he pushes that up to Dubois. Centering pass. Opportunity just over the goal. Dubois with it in behind the goal. Brushes off a hit. as Dubois calms this one down here for the Riels. On the near side. Pass ahead. And that one picked up by Carson King. And King will clear that one all the way down. Icing waved off. As a great work there by Hollard. Battle for it behind the goal continues on. As the Riels come free with it in their own zone. 105 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Battle for it continues on. And through traffic come the Riels firing in. Rebound is loose, back to the point. Hit a shot through traffic and held on for a whistle. As Danchuk was in front, applying some pressure there for the Riels. Winters able to smother it up. 89 seconds to go. Here shots are 22-8. There's a little bit of a push here late from the Jets as the Jets win the draw back for Stoughton. Long stretch pass, and that one just a little bit out of reach. As quickly out of the zone, clears it by Owen LaRock. Now picked up. And waiting come the Riels. There's a shot through traffic. By Sitar is now in front. Winters able to make the stop. And that one comes out of the zone. Callahan Rays works that ahead. And Sitar is into the zone. Lorenko trying to clear it out in the final minute. Rays across to Lambert. Lambert with it. He'll work it ahead on the near side. And Lambert now with it again. Back on his stick off some tic-tac-toe. Quickly into the zone by Garshinsky. Garshinsky in behind the Riels goal. Bumped off the puck. St. Boniface on it. They'll clear out Stoughton at the point. Shot through traffic. Deflected wide. Off of Garshinsky. Garshinsky beats Lambert out to the puck. Garshinsky centers in front. And the Jets couldn't get a shot away. As that one's played along. Battle for it continues on. And now, off a couple sticks out of play, 21.8 seconds. As the Jets trying to get some momentum going here into the first intermission and trying to get one past LaRock to cut into this deficit. Carson King settling in on the draw, ready to go. As he takes on Nathan Brzezinski. King wins that one back. Stoughton from the line, blocked, rebound, picked up by the Riels. Riels ice that one all the way down. Stoughton first back, and that will be an icing with 11.5 to go. So they'll bring it back down here into the Riels zone. Face off coming to the left of Owen LaRock, the ex-Verdun Oil capital. And off the draw. Puck passed all the way around to Long. Long on the far side. Couldn't connect on that pass. Battle for it down low on the near side boards. And there we hit the horn. It is 3-0 Riels over the Jets following the opening 20. And we'll take a quick look here at today's opening period game summary in between these two teams. All Riels in this one. Final shots are 23-9 for the opening 20. Riels 0 for 1 on the only power play opportunity that came on a Talon Hog tripping call at 6:42. And we'll take a quick look here. He got started off 4:16 into this one. Nathan Brzezinski, his fourth of the campaign, with the assist on that one to Matthew Sachin. Lucas Magyar got his first from Caden Gordon and Nathan Barshinsky at 11:49. At 13:09, they tacked on one more as Ethan Rich was able to pass it ahead to Cashton Long, who went bar down for his first to expand the Riels lead to 3-0. And a quick look here at the out-of-town scoreboard. One other game on in St. Vital, and it was a high-scoring first period in that one, just as this one was. 3-1 for the Victorias following the opening first. It's now 4-2 as they're doubling up on the Raiders, and 9:42 remaining in the second in that one. Ashton Zook, the goal scores for the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. Free has two for the St. Vital Junior Victorias. And Anderson and Elliott also tacked on one, although the Raiders are out shooting the Victorias in that one. The Victorias still up 4-2. And a quick look here as we look ahead to this weekend. We got one game broadcasted this weekend in Morris, and really carrying you that. It's the Twisters home opener as they take on the Transcona Railer Express. As the Twisters trying to do the same as the St. Vital Junior Victorias today and find the first win of the new campaign. And if you watch on the Morse Mavericks YouTube channel, before that we'll have the high school game, Zone 4, home opener for the Morse Mavericks as they take on the visiting Mountain Mustangs. Bring you all that hockey. That all starts at 6 p.m. on Friday with the Twisters game. Puck drop following around 8:30. With that, I'm your host, Belling Brownlaw, with my cameraman, Nate Noble, and we'll see you all following the opening intermission. It is the Riels over the Jets, 3-0. And as both these teams take the ice here for the start of another 20 minutes here, take a quick look at what happened over the opening 20 in this one. Shots 23 to 9 for the St. Boniface Riels. They were 0 for 1 on one power play opportunity. Nathan Brzezinski got his fourth from Matthew Sachin at 4:16 to get us going. Lucas Mager at got his first from Caden Gordon and Nathan Brzezinski at 11:49. And at 13:09, Cashton Long went bar down on the head pass from Ethan Rich to get the third of the game for the Riels. And with that, we are underway here in period number 2. Riels control. Puck cleared in all the way down. Quickly on that one. And centered. Raises his shot wide of the goal. Battle for it down low. Centering pass now ahead by the Jets. And Slobodian can't hold on to that one. The ex-Pembina Valley Twister, who was once a Riel, on the near side. Jets to the far side. And that one caught in behind the referee. Riels worked it down low. Centering opportunity. Walking way behind the goal. Wraparound right in front. Is that loose puck. And no one home to get their stick on that one. Karshinsky clears that one in. And Clements first on that one. And he's knocked off the puck. Battle for it continues on the near side. And now worked ahead by St. Boniface, quickly out of the zone. Head pass and a little bit off the mark there. Scooped up by the Jets. Tic-tac-toe. And coming free with that one is Sachin as he'll well work it ahead off of Riel's stick. And Riels are going to ice that one all the way down for an icing here. So as Davis ices that one down, we're ready to go here as we get set to the left of Owen LaRock. Brzezinski in on the draw, taking on Carson King. King wins that one back. Bateman quick shot, rebound loose in front. And Lorenko's shot doesn't get through the traffic. As Mager works it ahead. Into the zone, Riels splitting the D. Brzezinski can't hold on to the puck on the head pass. Brzezinski centers in front as he cuts. Passes work back to Domingo at the point. Now Brzezinski again can't get exactly to that one on the pass. Loose puck on the near side. Centered ahead is the Jets. To make their way head ice, they take a spill. King comes in to lay a hit. And into the zone come the Riels. And a little bit too soft on that pass off a skate, and Davis now with it. Davis will cut ahead. He's got Brzezinski calling for it. Top of the circle, Brzezinski walks in, fires, and Winters puts that up over the goal. Great opportunity early on here for the Riels, and Winters again with the answer on that one, deflecting it up into the netting. 24-10 are the shots here in period number 2. I'm your host, Bentley Brownlaw, with your cameraman, Nate Noble. Suka in on the draw. That one back. And there's a shot wide of the goal. Back for it down low. And Conley trying to get a shot away there with Sitars. And Winters again the answers. He's been under siege in this one. Conley ready to go. Waiting his opponent. And Willie's Karshinsky, mind you, that will come in. And there's a shot from Rays. Doesn't get through. Rebound. Sitar's trying to get a shot away. Comes back to the point. That one wide of the goal. Back now to Rays, and his shot goes wide. Centering opportunity for the Riels. They'll continue to battle away behind the goal. Jets on the near side. Chung walks in. Centers, and they can't get that one through. LaRock now able to smother it up. As we near the 17-minute mark here in the frame, fresh legs out now for both teams. Slatcher in, ready to take on Long. And Long wins that one, has the goal tonight, wins that draw to add to his stats. As Rich, off a couple sticks, Long can't get that one back. Jets with numbers, walk in, Long able to break that one up. As Ethan Long trying to get that to Rich, now just take it himself. As Rays works that into the zone. Fires across to Long. He can't get a stick on that one as Long centers that one. Slatcher ahead. Can't find Saunders. In on the far side. Battle for the loose puck. And calmed down by the Riels. Jets quickly scoop that one right back up. And clearing the zone is McMurdy. And that's going to be an icing at 16:21. So the puck comes down all the way to the other end of the ice as we get ready to go. Jets win the draw as Miller plays that across. And trying to feed that ahead on the far side is Dean Saunders. Head pass off the stick of Slatcher and in. Giving chase now is the Jets, and now they'll come free with it. It's Kai Smith, great opportunity. Pad saved by the Rock. Big reverse hit there. And that puck comes up over the glass at 15:53. And here's a look. Great opportunity there from Kai Smith and a big reverse hit there on the Jets player. Puck comes out of the zone. Jets win the draw. They'll work it ahead on the near side. As the Riels trying to put some pressure on and get some scoring going. They quiet down a little bit as there's an opportunity in front for the Jets. And the opportunity from Garshinsky is swallowed up as the shot's now 26-13. That's 4-3 are the shots in the frame in favor of the Jets. As they try and carry pace of play here in the middle frame. Quarter way through the second. As jammed ahead on the near side. Another chance for Davis. Davis works that one out. Larenko plays it across for the Jets. Long stretch pass deflected in. Larocque waits, makes a move. Gets it to Lambert. Lambert ices that one all the way down. And that will have just enough for icing at 15:10. So I'll come back in now here in front of Larocque for the draw. Battle for that puck. Won cleanly by the Riels. And quickly ahead out of the zone as Davis works that ahead. Narenko with it. Chased by a handful of Riels, including Bashinsky. Domenico, his shot loose. Rebound in front. And smothering that one up as Winters. We got some extracurricular activity following the whistle. As Larenko in there with a couple of Riels as he takes both of them in a hand each. One Riel in each hand. There's the linesman in between him and the two Riels as they split that one up. As Brzezinski having a little bit of a chat with the referee as Nathan Brzezinski will skate out. Draw one back and quickly gloved by Winters. They'll get ready to do this again. And Say Chornley wins that one across. Jets though controlling their own zone. Quickly ahead. Here comes Stonewall with three. Cross pass trying to work it back into the zone. And Carson King couldn't find the net on that opportunity. And with that, here come the Riels. Working it right back into the attack zone. Sitars fires that one in. Pad save. Rebound worked across by Grayson Matthews. Battle on the near side. Through traffic come the Jets. And they'll lead that one on. And that cross ice pass. No one home to really get to that one. Slobodian shot. Hit traffic in front as Dubois deflects that in behind the goal. And Noah Sabosian takes that one right into the pads of Owen the Rock as the 2X Twisters. Getting in on the play on either team. 14:03 on the clock. 3-0 Riels lead this one. But the Jets trying to get back into it here. Shots 28-14. They've definitely had the slight edge here in shots. Still not getting the high scoring opportunities they need to get back into this one as the Riels quickly carried ahead. Good work there by Alex Kukowski to work that one back. As he continues to work past a couple of Riels, Lambert takes him out. And he caught up on the sideboards there. Won't show you the replay of that one. And Lambert is going to head to the penalty box. So and good to see the Jets player get up right away as Lambert makes his way into the sin bin. So the Jets have their opportunity here for their first power play. Penalty kill for the Riels, they're first in the league at 100%. Jets power play percentage is also first, operating at a solid 50%. And there's a quick shot by King. Rebound came right back to him off the shoulder of LaRock. He couldn't find that one. In behind the goal. Battle for it. Riel gets taken down. Payne Bateman trying to work that one free to King. And the Riels jump on that one. Magger with it. And he'll clear that into the zone and head for his bench for a change. 85 seconds on the man advantage. Carson King and crew make their way ahead. And that one just gets cleared in by Stovin. King quickly on the rebound. Centers across, can't find Chung. And with numbers come the Riels short-handed on the cross-ice pass, trying to work it back. Stovin stays with it, breaks it up. Bateman ahead, Stovin back to Bateman. Bateman on the near side. He'll pass that across to, looks like Stovin there. Picked off by the Riels. Riels clear it in. Carson King trying to make his way head ice. He'll work it back instead behind his own goal for Stovin. And with that, the Jets. Into the zone comes Dean Saunders. Saunders walks in. Back, there's opportunity. LaRock with a great save. Rebound loose in front. Jets can't jump on in. The Riels able to ice it and go for a change. Good play there by Gordon. He'll get his legs rested up as Brzezinski comes on. Lorenko goes past him. Can't get past Carson Dubois. Dubois clears that one. It'll be 15 seconds by the time the Jets will get to that puck to go here in the man advantage as we near the middleway mark of this hockey game. Jets down by 3. Using the body to break that one up as Rays can't clear it out of the zone yet. Lorenko fires in, deflected wide. Rebound, even strength. Battling away with it. And that one iced all the way down. Lorenko. No icing called. As it looked like Lorenko had the edge on that one, but they give it to the Riels. Lambert, who outdid the icing, he gets taken down. Battle for it continues on. Riels come free with that one. Sitar centers that. Picked up by the Jets. One-on-one. Now going the other way is Kai Smith against Rays. Kai Smith centers across. Loose in front. LaRock jumps on the rebound at the top edge of the crease before Kai Smith could get an opportunity to work it free and flip it over him. We'll take a look at the replay here on the best power play opportunity here. And again, LaRock standing firm on his ground there to keep this one a 3-0 lead. Saunders in on the draw, ready to go, taking on Cashton Long, who had a beautiful goal in the opening frame. Long wins that one back. Battle across. Loose puck, trying to work it ahead into the zone. And long stretch pass by the Jets. Kai Smith through traffic. Sabosian can't hold it at the line. Here comes Long, all alone, trying to get his second of the night. And Winters has the answer on that one this time. Not going to let him beat him twice. And here's a look at the replay. As Long comes in and doesn't get a decent shot away. Probably wanted a little bit, get a little bit more on that wrister there. Riels ready to go here for the draw in the attack zone. 10:35 on the clock. Quick shot over the goal. Larenko on the rebound. Push it to the far side. Vitelli trying to get the Jets going here as that one's turned over by the Real and the Real's control. As Sanchin works that to the far side. Zachary D'Amico plays it in behind the goal. And Larenko ahead off a couple sticks. Vitelli gives chase. He's behind the play. And D'Amico beats him out. It'll be an icing at 10:08. So they'll reset all the way down here in front of Everett Winters. Shots in the frame for the visiting Riels. They have 6. Meanwhile, for the Stonewall Jets, they have a total of 8. No scoring to report so far in the middle frame. As Larenko works it ahead. Clements off a couple sticks. And quickly ahead into the zone, centering. And the Riels couldn't get a whack away at that one. Foul down low. Worked away right in front of Winters, now behind him as Larenko tries to get that one, comes to the point. Nice little move there. Lambert walks in, fires wide of the goal. Rebound, Lambert picks up his own on the aired shot, and that one somehow ghosted right through the stick of Riels and comes all the way out to the top of the circle in the St. P zone, and he's going to turn that over. Jets with numbers, walk in, fires, Bateman scores, and the Jets are back in this one. And here's a look at the turnover. And a costly turnover in their own zone. And Bateman fires it home. Off the draw. King trying to push that ahead forward. Puck cleared all the way down. McMurdy plays it to the far side. Carson King comes in to help the stick battle. There's a shot by the Riels up into the netting at 8:57. As the Riels 3-goal lead comes to an end here, thanks to a costly turnover in their own zone and a good reaction by Payne Bateman. And King gets away from the draw. Off the draw. Mager now, what they'll work it in behind the goal. And Brzezinski gets taken down on a great hit. And the physicality now amping up following the hit. As King going at it there, he's got his man tied up. Can't see the Riels number. Referee's hand, of course, up in the air. And as they sort this scrum out, we'll take a look at the replay of that hit. And they'll sort the penalties out. And a big hit there as the Jets really trying to swing momentum in their favor. In the back half of the second period. So out of all of that, we get a tripping call against the Jets. And I'll take a quick look at the replay on that. I didn't think that was a trip. I don't know where they saw the trip in there, but the Stonewall bench arguing about that, and it is a trip. So Todd Hogg will make his second trip to the sin bin with that, and the Riels 0 for 1 on the power play. Now trying to figure out where this draw is going to be. Gavin Hollard and Dylan Vitale get the assist on the Peyton Bateman goal, his third of the year. As Dylan Vitale did the important work, able to get in there and create the turnover. And now the Jets coaching staff is having a chat here with the referee and the linesman. And the referee going to explain some stuff here to St. Boniface, and both of them Brzezinski out there ready to get his power play unit going. Out there with Megger, and one by the Jets, Stoven trying to clear that one. And that one iced all the way down by the Jets in on Owen LaRock. Sachin now from behind his own goal. He had an assist on the game's opening goal. Quickly ahead. Megger now to Brishki. On the near side. Turned over now. Gershinsky clears that one in, and he'll give chase on sign check. Puck worked away by Owen LaRock. And Brzezinski quickly ahead as Garshinsky chases him. And they're going to call Brzezinski at the line offside as the Riels thought otherwise as they look back at the linesman. 8:05 on the clock. Shot totals in the frame, 10 for the Jets. Meanwhile, still a total of 6 for the Riels as the Jets climbing back now within 2. Off the draw. Sachin in, turns around, makes some space and time. He's got 70 seconds of man advantage here for the Riels. Don't have a single shot yet on the man advantage as Brzezinski works that back to the point. Putting on the brakes on the opportunity. And that went off the glass on the shot. Miller working away at it. Riels, they'll come free. They'll work it back to the point. As Sachin plays that across, there's a shot wide of the goal on the deflection. Riels controlling. Brzezinski fires through traffic. Winters will make the save with 41 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Shots at 30-19. With 7:24 to go here in the middle frame, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with your cameraman, Nate Noble, bring you all tonight's action in the nightcap game of this Thursday night in the MMJHL. And Schwanley in on the draw. One back, Lambert with it. And Lambert waits. Evan Lambert misplays that one. Jets jump on it. Here come the Jets with numbers. As Dean Saunders gives chase. And trying to find the centering pass there to Alex Kozowski. Long stretch pass to work it to the far side, and quickly ahead is Dubois and crew. Dumped in by the Riels. They got 10 seconds remaining on the man advantage. And right in front, off a couple sticks. Trunley works it across, gets it right back. Shot through traffic, deflected. Rebound loose, Jets on it. Even strength, trying to find the pass to Hogg as he comes stretching out of there. There's a decent shot, hard off the lumber of Owen LaRock. Battle continues on the near side boards. Jets come free. And Karzowski couldn't get a shot. That gets passed through Lorenko. And Chornley walks in. Quick pass ahead. And that one broken up off the stick of Lorenko. Riels stick with it as that pass goes down low as Matthews was able there on the rush to work it all the way around. Even though his scoring opportunity broken up by Lorenko as Miller works that ahead on the near side. Picked off by the Riels, now picked off by Lorenko. Up now into the zone for Carson King. Bateman watches the line. It's onside. And no, offside now. And there's going to be some argument as the ref had his hand down for the delayed offside. And Bateman's arguing that as he was waiting and looked at the referee. And he's saying that right now that you didn't have your hand up. And he's still arguing away at it as we get ready to go. King on the draw. So a tough break there for the Jets. As that one gets cleared all the way down. Bateman trying to work with it. Miller defeated ahead on the near side. Stretch pass doesn't go. And quickly into the zone come the Riels. Now pickpocketed right back. As the Jets trying to feed that ahead. Pollard now is assist in this game and turned right back over. Riels sniped that one into the legs of Stovin. And battle for it down low continues on. Domingo working against King. Miller comes in to help. As Matthews as well. And that loose one comes out off the stick of Bateman. Couldn't have the finesse to take that one ahead. Pollard walks in, plays that across to Bateman. And jamming away at it, we got a power play coming up for the Stonewall Jets. And it's a hook coming against the St. Boniface Riels. And there's a look at the replay. Right there's the hook. And the guilty man, number 8, it looks like, for the Riels, who I do not have on my roster. Stonewall power play number 2 of the night, 0 for 1. Battle continues on. Riels trying to work that across, and let's get pinned against the boards. Kai Smith with it, walks in, fires blocked. Battle for it continues on all the way down the ice. And Lorenko scoops that one up in his own zone. Lorenko looking for the head feed. And he'll just play that to the far side. Paddle boarded into the corner. Smith, he'll work that across. Walking in. And Karzowski back to Lorenko across for Kai Smith. Back to Lorenko shot, and that one just missed by inches. Back to the point for Lorenko. He'll work it across. And there's a shot. Kozowski gets his own rebound, and now the Riels cleared all the way down. 3:45 to go here in this middle frame. 55 seconds for the Jets as they'll work it ahead on the man advantage. Down by 2 with a brilliant opportunity to get back within 1. And Bateman couldn't get a stick on that one. Working free with it looks like Dubois there, and he'll just work it all the way back. Dominico across. And that pass to Gordon won't go. Winters plays it ahead to Stovin. 22 seconds remaining in the Jets' man advantage. Trying to get within 1 of the Riels. As Bateman blows a tire, pushed into the zone. Gordon works it across. Long stretch pass for the Riels. And quickly in after that one is Bilios. Tries to go to the backhand, won't go. And then we got a whistle here, bring us a stoppage in play at 2:46. Off the draw. And the Jets control. Hogg now pinned against the boards. And continuing as Matthews pins him. Jets come free. Circling back now as Garshinsky trying to work it to the far side. Clements plays that into the zone. The rock from behind his own goal. He'll work that one out, and that one turned over, picked up by the Jets. Clements into the zone. Rebound jamming away at LaRock falls down and is able to make the save. A brilliant opportunity for the Jets to get back within 1 with 2:17 to go, and LaRock maybe in some discomfort there, and that is not good here for. So he went down a little bit awkward, and he's had a big comeback with from once he left the Verdant Oil Capitals to going to the Pembina Valley Twisters and then to being playoff MVP and getting it going after coming into a game with the Riels against their rivals, the St. Bonif or the St. Vital Junior Victorias, and coming back from a 4-0 deficit and Good to see him back and ready to go there as he throws on his mask and his play is underway. Jet spin, work that one in behind the goal. Riels trying to work it ahead. Can't get it out of the zone. Riels now on the cross ice pass, gets it right back into his skates. Riels walks in, fires, and Winters with the save. So with 2 minutes to go, some extracurricular activity following the whistle. Everett Winters holds his own as Riels with the give and go comes in and can't tap that one past Winters. Brzezinski in the draw, ready to go, taking on Carson King. Nathan Brzezinski wins that one back. Loose puck though, corralled by Bateman. And here comes Bateman with speed. Into the zone, hits the linesman. At the line, stays in, walks in, across, pass, and knifed away by Owen LaRock. Quickly ahead into the zone, and that stretch pass doesn't make its way across for Brzezinski, and he got tied up. There's a penalty coming to the Riels behind the play as LaRock shuts down the opportunity from Hogg, or from Hullard, mind you that, and we have a penalty coming here to Davis for a hold. And I don't think I have a replay to show that. No, I do not. Sorry about that. And here's one of the opportunities here for there's a good opportunity there for the Jets there. I was able to get forked away as LaRock stretching out with the poke check. Power play opportunity number 3 here for the Jets. 83 seconds remaining in the second frame. Jets got themselves within 2. Can the power play get them within 1? Was the question on the last power play. Couldn't do it. Maybe they can this time as the feed. Kai Smith walks in, decides not to shoot, spins around, works it back to the point. Lorenko back now to Smith. Smith works that across, and Carson Dubois with the nice bat down, able to clear that opportunity all the way down the ice and go for a change as we hit the final minute of the middle frame. Lorenko cycles around, and maybe that's not a hold. It's going to be an interference on the change of calls. Walking in, Slatcher center scores, and the Jets are back within 1. What a move there as Ryland Slatcher works that back to the forehand, able to finish off with a backhand pass to LaRock. And with 79 seconds remaining on the power play, Ryland Slatcher has got the Jets back within 1. And here's a replay. Quick little backhand forehand, decides not to cut in, leave what the defense gives him, and is able to just have enough room to put that in on the short side past Owen LaRock. 40 seconds to go. Brzezinski quickly ahead through traffic, trying to get the Riels back to within it. Lorenko, correction there, with a great defensive move to break that one up. Stoven takes a high hit. It's another power play opportunity for the Jets coming up here with 22.1 seconds. And the Jets have to make sure they don't even this one out. It's going to be a head contact. And here's a look at the replay. Is that was Stoven or Lorenko there? See, that was Stoven takes a hit up high. So some undisciplined action here as Brzezinski makes his way to the box for the 2 minutes for head contact against Nathan Brzezinski. And maybe more is another, you're going to give him a 2 and a 10, I'm guessing, as into the penalty box to serve the penalty comes the 55 here of Ethan Rich. Off the draw. Power play opportunity number 3 for the Jets. Can they tie this one up at 3 before the third? They got 12 seconds to do so, and that will be highly unlikely as that gets cleared all the way down Winters to play it. And the Jets are going to keep it where it's at. They got the momentum, and they got 138 remaining, a power play opportunity heading into the third. And they have came back in this one, 2 goals in the frame. We'll be with you with your scoring recap here and your out of town scoreboard. Coming right up, it's 3-2, Riels and Jets. Final shots for the frame for the Stonewall Jets. They had a total of 16, giving them a 40-minute total of 25. Meanwhile, for the visiting St. Boniface Riels, they were held to a total of 10 shots, giving them a total of 33. And here's a quick look at our scoring summary here in this one. In the second period, started off Peyton Bateman with his third from Gavin Hollard and Dylan Vitelli at 10:45. And then at 19:19, Rylan Slatcher on the power play gets his second with the assist to Kai Smith. Penalty summary, plenty of it for one team, not much for the other. Evan Lambert with the interference at 6:17, followed by Talion Hogg with the tripping at 11:17. Riley Robert went to the box for a hook at 15:11, which was again killed off. Cole Davis had an interference at 18:35. Which ended up in the Ryan Slatcher goal. Nathan Brashinsky with the 2 for head contact and the 10-minute head contact misconduct at 19:38 is the penalty summary. And we'll take a quick look at what we got happening out in St. Vital again. We got Graham Forsyth covering that one for you. And the update coming out of St. Vital. They got 5:57 to go in the third. A big comeback by the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. As we talked about, they were heavily out shooting. Shots totals I see here are 30-13 for the Raiders Junior Hockey Club. They're up 5-4 in that one. Zook nabbed another one in that one, as well as Chromie Kennedy. So the 4-2 Victoria's lead has now turned into a 5-4 Raiders Junior Hockey Club lead with just under 6 to go in that one. Again, I'm your host, Bentley Brownlaw, your cameraman, Nate Noble, and we'll step aside here and see in about 12 minutes, 15 minutes for the start of the third period, the Jets. They got 138 a power play opportunity remaining when we take the ice again, and the momentum on their side. They trail the Riels by only 1, following 40. And we get back, set, ready to go here. Third period action. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble. 98 seconds of power play opportunity for the Jets. And like that, here we go. Brzezinski in the draw, or sorry, in the penalty box there on the 10-minute head contact. Worked ahead quickly into the zone. Balfour continues on as they announce that goal that happened at the end of the frame. Cycling around, and King's pass hit a couple sticks. Hillard can't do anything with that one. Stovin works that across, rebound, and not to be had as the Rock holds on for a whistle. Jets power play percentage tonight, 33%. As they get ready to go in on the draw, as Willie Garshinsky wins that one back. Puck worked across by Stovin. Stovin gets it back from Bateman. Stovin shot through traffic, deflects into the corner boards. King trying to work it free. Here come the Jets. Back to Stovin. Stovin with the 45 seconds on the man advantage. He'll play it down low. Right back up top to Stovin. Stovin passes that across to King. King through traffic. Pass down low. Back to King. Backhander. Jamming away at it. King Hill worked that across to Hollard. His assist in this one. Back to Stovin to Hollard. Hollard centers that one. Bateman took a shot. Hit some bodies in front. And the Riels clear. 10 seconds remaining in the power play opportunity here for the Jets. Some good screening in front there by Winters. And with that, we're to even strength. Chung walks in. He falls down. Kaczynski with it, passes across. Shot through traffic. That one gets blocked. Rebound is cleared all the way down. Karzowski forks that ahead. Davis on the near side. Trying to get the push into the zone. Here come the Riels. Davis walks in, fires, save made, and the net up off the moorings. Here's a look at that opportunity from Davis. As Davis walks in and off the shoulder of Winters. Netted back on the moorings, 17:55. Off the draw, quick shot. And Karzowski with the big block. Rebound comes out of the zone. Riels trying to work that ahead. Picked up and into the zone. Slatcher puts that one in. He's got the latest goal in this hockey game. 2 unanswered by the Jets. Can they make it 3? St. Boniface ahead on the near side. Riels jumped that one in as long. And Winters will hold for a whistle. Both teams change it up, ready to go. And pull this one over here to the right of Winters. Tronley in on the draw. He'll win that one. Sitaris plays it down low, quickly on it, and ahead on the near side. On the head pass by Aiden Miller. Picked up centering and inches away there. That one behind the goal on the opportunity. And Garshinsky's opportunity is up and out of play. 17:07 on the clock. Shots 34-27 in favor of the visiting Riels. Built a 3-goal cushion early on. That one now down to just 1. Goal difference, no cushion really there. As Tronley works that one in behind the goal. Lambert with it, up off the glass. Gloved ahead. And they'll wait now. Here's Lambert. Touches that one, Evan Lambert. Puts it ahead on the near side. And the Jets walk into the attack zone. And that puck up and out of play at 16:37. Jets change out their D pairing. And now do a full change to match the Riels. King in on the draw, ready to go. And Long takes that one, and here come the Riels. Quickly ahead. Backhanded opportunity from Rich coming out of the penalty box. Long knocking away at it. Winters quickly jumps on that one in front of him at 16:26. King off the draw. Quick shot wide of the goal. Battle for it on the near side. Long stretch pass. Skips over a couple sticks. As St. Boniface works that across. Picked up by Bateman at the line. Bateman works it down low. Here come the Jets. As Bateman cuts in front. Battling for it continues on as Hullard got brushed off. That one comes up into the Jets bench at 4 minutes flat gone in the third. Both teams cycling around here as they get ready to go for the draw and get some fresh legs out there. And Dubois, or correction there, it's the 18, not the 19 of Gordon, beats King in the draw. Balfour continues on. Picked off now. And trying to center that one. Hard with it, back to the point. Lorenko shot through traffic just wide of the goal. Stoven, his shot. Kicked away, Lorenko, rebound, fires in on the rock. Loose in front, jabbing away at it. On the line, it's in. And no. It looked like it was in from the reaction in front. And here's a look at the replay. That was inches away, sticks in front of it. It looked like it was right in there. Especially you could see by the Jets' reaction. But somehow that stays out. Tough to see from the angle there on the replay. Quick shot. But Chung doesn't go. And the Jets got a tag at the line. They come in. Hungry, looking for that tying goal. In through traffic. Come the Riels. Riels dumped that one in behind the goal. Davis first on that. And Chung works that ahead. Here comes Slatcher. Alan Slatcher with one. Can he add another one? Save made. Chung picks up the rebound, centers across. Shot, and that one off the mark and up and out of play. A great opportunity there for the Jets. For Hogg, and spent a couple minutes in the penalty box and had the opportunity there to give his team the tying goal. As there's that one, and the Real sliding across, able to get just enough of it. As Slatcher chases the draw down, gets it right back to the point. Hogg again, shot deflected up off the glove of Rock and over into the netting. They'll do it again from the near side draw. Tides have turned in this one. Shot totals now 35-32 as the Jets within three. A couple stick whacks before the draw. In between Slatcher and Chormley off the draw. Picked up here. Circled around by the Jets in the attack zone. Hogg getting harassed. Fires that one off the lumber of Larock. Dubois ahead on the near side. And great work there by the Jets as Chung hit the ice. The referee's hands stay down. In behind the goal. Slatcher controls that one. And the Jets get ready to go. Here comes Kai Smith as he'll work it to the far side, make a move. trying to split the defense, won't be able to. As Dubois plays that across. Kozowski now with it. Tries to walk in. Jets circle back. As Miller works that one across, picked off. And he'll scoop it right back. Miller walks in. He's got Kai Smith and Saunders with him. Saunders in front. Oh, could not connect. He had the whole net there on the rebound. As Saunders centers it in front. Riels in trouble. Glove down. Picked up by St. Boniface. Robert puts on the brakes. Plays it across. And that went off the glass. Rebound. Picked up by the Jets. Can't get it out of the zone. Here comes Saunders. Brakes put on here by Robert as he tries to center it. And the Jets trying to come free. They draw a hook. And now Robert tags it up. He's going to go to the sin bin for 2 minutes for a hook. So the Jets power play has followed. And he teed up a guy. Teed up someone on the Stonewall bench. And Carson King having a chat with the referee here. And it's Karzowski skating to the penalty box there. So Alex Karzowski is going to make it 4-on-4. So what looked like to be the 5th power play opportunity of the evening for the Jets gets canceled out by the unsportsmanlike call. And we got the puck coming back here into the Jet zone off the draw. 4-on-4 hockey. Bateman walks in through traffic. Balfour continues on as Lambert works it ahead. His crew still offside there. And that one gets fired after. The Stonewall fans what the Riels get teed up for that one there. We continue on here with 1:45, a 4-on-4 for Stoven and crew. Brzezinski still in the sin bin from the 10-minute. Stoven to work it through some traffic. He'll push that ahead on the near side. Carson King walks in. Back to Bateman, and the flash of the leather on the opportunity from King is gloved. And I don't think it was exactly Karski. It will be the unsportsmanlike will just be against the bench, and Kozowski will serve the call. So there's the opportunity there for King. Barshinsky in on the draw, ready to go. Riels control from behind their own goal. Picked up by the Jets. And Lorenko turns that one over. The linesman, though, set a little bit of a pick play for him, helping out the Jets as Lorenko cycles around 8 gone in the frame. We got 1 minute remaining on 4-on-4. Stretch pass out of their reach there for the Jets as the Riels in their own zone. Head feed pass, icing waved off. Barshinsky with it. He'll work it behind his goal. Jets, they'll push this ahead forward. And walking in through traffic and getting taken down is Hollard, no call. Foul for the puck continues on. Hollard picks it up. Hollard across. And that one picked off by the Riels, and they'll send that one down. Quickly picked up by the Jets. They got to go. And sorry about that with the feed cutting out there. Foul for the puck continues on. And pad save made. Long tries to clear it out. There's a shot wide of the goal. As we're back to even strength. And again, my apologies there with as the cord came out for a minute there on the feed. As Rays centers that one and a dangerous play there. Balfour continues on. There's a shot on the near side. Karzowski works that one all the way down as we got 10:02:04 and Brzezinski should be able to come out. Not exactly. As Gordon ready to go. Quickly send another jet out there right before the draw in their own zone. 10:04 on the clock. Davis has shot through. Rebound loose in front. Jets corral the rebound in their own zone. Ahead to King. King feeds that one up. Karzowski can't get his stick on that one. And Karzowski's going to take a cross-checking. And it will be a slash is actually what the referee decided. And it's going to be right, I guess right there. And it looks like he just teed him up as well. And he's going to toss him. So the St. Boniface gets their third power play, as that is the night for Alex Karzowski. And the referee now explaining to the Stonewall bench as him and the referee not on the same terms clearly, as he'll make his way for an early shower. 9:43 remaining in regulation, and try and catch a number. It looks like Larenko makes his way. No, it's going to be the 27 of Mason Bernier will serve the 2-minute minor off the draw. Controlled by the Riels. Work down low. And big hit there. We got a penalty on the retaliation, and that's going to cause a skirmish. And really getting in it now is a couple of good swings. It looks like coming in from Dubois, and his helmet comes off. I can't see if that's Dubois or Gordon. It might be Gordon. As they get Larenko pushed far out of there. Grabbing his mitts and gloves here. There's a 16 there. Mind you, I didn't see the one there for St. Boniface player. So it's Matthew Sawchuk who was really going at it. And there was an initial penalty, though, to the... We take a look at the replay. There's an initial penalty to St. Boniface. So no call there. And right there is the penalty. And Bateman now arguing with that. So we got a 2 minutes on the board for Brody Stoven and a 2 minutes on the board for the 16, Matthew Sonchuk. And we'll take a quick look on the replay here again. So Sonchuk originally with the cross check. That was the original penalty. And it's going to be 3-on-4. And now the referees are going to say no. They're going to cancel each other out and do 5-on-4. A quick shot, knocking away at it. It's in the goal. And the momentum is right back in favor with a little bit of a gritty there from the Riels. And Lucas Mager here is able to jam that one free right there past Winters. And with that, it's a 4-2. Riels back on top, even strength. Riels power play is 3 of 1. 1 of 3, correction there, mind you that, as that puck gets iced. And we try and get the dealio there on those penalties and how that all got evened up as it comes down to the other end of the ice here. Loose puck. Riels overskate that one. Bateman trying to get his stick on that. Coming free. There's a shot by Hollard. Rebound. Loose in front. And the rock down. Puck in behind the goal of Riels Corral. And Bilios makes that one into the zone. Miller quickly works it back out. 9 to go here. Has Bateman and crew trying to get back within 1 and nod this one up. Puck worked in, and the linesman's going to call the late offside. Bateman tags up, and careful change there made by the Jets. Jets push it ahead here with numbers. Walking in, and they couldn't get a shot away there on the opportunity for Goshinsky. There's a shot through traffic off a couple sticks. Battling away at the loose puck. Riels trying to corral that one. There's a shot and rebound. And the Jets couldn't work that one free. It's very active sticks there. Have to be careful. Jets working in their own zone. Clements plays that one in. And Dubois to work it up the near side. And that one's going to be iced in. 7:40 on the clock. Carson Dubois gets hit with the icing, and it'll come back into the Riel zone here. And off the draw. Puck cleared all the way down the ice. And that is an icing. And it's just coincidental reference to Brady Stoven and Matthew Sonchuk was the call. So I'm guessing the original was a rough on the retaliation. Decided to give them both as Stoven makes his way back here to the Jets bench. Off the draw, there's a shot. And that one just wide of the goal. Battle for it continues on down low. There's another opportunity, and that one just trickled wide. The Jets again, inches away from tasting another goal as the battle continues on down low. Back to the point. Pushed around now by Hogg. And he'll work it in down low, raised to clear. And he'll send that one all the way down, and that's going to be an icing at 6:56. Tack on a Cole Davis assist on the Lucas Mager power play goal. His second goal of the game, second of the campaign for him. And off the draw. Battle for it down low. Puck picked up and worked right back out of the zone. Slobosian plays that across. And Bateman works it in. Giving chase. Big play there to get the physicality going for the Jets. Now can they center and get within one? As Hogg tries to get that center to Bateman, won't go. And since he came in, no one was there on the side to get their stick on that puck. Walking in, Bateman centers across. Doorstep opportunity was there, no stick in front. And right in front, Riels get their stick on that, and they're going to ice that all the way down. It's not going to have enough. Slobodian from his own zone. No Slobodian works that ahead. Into the feet of Bateman. And Bateman works his way head ice. And Bateman walks in, centers, and the net came off as Bateman knocks it in. So Larock goes to push off in the soft ice. Pops the net off the moorings at 5:40. Shot totals are 38 to 35. As the Jets have been right there on the doorstep and have been close to knotting this one up. Now they got to get back within one. As Slatcher wins it back to Stoven. Stoven works it to Kai Smith. To Chung. Well, hits the linesman and takes a Riels bounce as they walk into the zone, putting on the brakes. Long center, scooped up by the Jets. Jets ahead, Chung. Continues on, and no, they're going to say offside. And they did not have control of the puck at the line. Off the draw. Riels win it back. Long stretch pass. And Stoven in behind his goal. 5 to go. Jets down by 2. They rallied late last frame for 2. Can they rally again here for 2? Vitelli, he'll put that ahead. Off the lumber of Larock and in off the back of the net. Picked up by the Riels. And the Riels quickly work it ahead. Here's Danchuk. Works for the pass back. Opportunity in front is gloved and held on by Winters at 4:36. Off the draw. And the Riels score. There was a whistle before the goal. And it is 5-2. So a quick win off the draw. And that one snipes in. I thought I heard a whistle. I could have been wrong on that one there. As a surprise look by the Jets. But that one will put the icing on the cake. It should look for the Riels as they now get the momentum really going on their side. That one fired just wide. Rebound. And here come the Jets. Into the attack zone. Quick shot. Rebound comes loose. Lambert on that one. He'll work it away from Kai Smith to the far side. Jets with it. Kai Smith. Backhand opportunity in front won't go. Riels. And Sidar centers, and that net comes off the moorings. Stonewall control, so they'll continue on. Kai Smith plays it in. As the Riels pick it up. Here come the Riels on the near side. Worked in behind the goal. 3:27 to go. And the Jets trying to calm it down. Miller retreats behind his own goal. Loops back to the far side. And the Jets able to work it out of the zone. Bateman walks in. He's got King. And blocker save on the opportunity from Larock. Bateman puts that in front. No one home. Held at the line. Lorenko's shot. Glove down. Whacking away at it. Loose puck. And the Riels able to get a blade on. That one's Davis. Davis clears it into the zone. 4:45 to go. As the Jets can't corral that big hit there. And that's going to get the momentum going. Lorenko going in at it. Continue on. 2-on-1. And Davis can't finish. Big hit down low. Lorenko picks it up. Physicality brewing as the score difference grows in between these two. Bateman can't scoop up that puck. King comes in for the big hit. Puck cleared down. Jets scoop it up in their own zone. 2:15 in regulation, down by 3. They'll need a miracle to come back in this one. Working into the backhand, couldn't get a shot away. Bateman now with the opportunity. He'll work it across. Backhand, forehand, stickhand, Lerock down. Save made. Lerock jumps on the rebound and will smother it up here with 1:55 to go. Some great opportunities with Lerock down, and the Jets just couldn't work that backhand shot in on him. And the Jets are going to take their timeout. Timeout Stonewall Jets with a minute 55 to go in regulation. 5-2 Riels. Shots in the frame for the Stonewall Jets. They had a total of 14. Meanwhile, for the Riels have a total of 7. But outscoring the Jets 2-0 in the frame. Empty net for the Jets. There's a pass, deflection just wide on the shot. D'Amico plays it to the far side. Scooped up by Lambert. He ices that all the way down and puts it home. And some extracurricular activity as the long shot from Lambert from behind his own red line there is able to clear it all the way down and put the game on ice. And one Real heads to the sin bin, and there's nothing on the clock. So Alex D'Amico will be in the penalty box. Jets get a power play. As Saunders works it in behind the goal. Lerock goes out to play it. And that puck cleared all the way down. 90 seconds to go in regulation. 6-2, St. Boniface on the road, trying to stretch to 3-0 on the season and move up to first place. At the line, into the zone comes Sanders. Sanders walks in. And that pass, no one home as Kai Smith works it back to the point. Battle with it. And work down low. Dubois first on it, final minute of regulation. Dubois clears that one wide of Winters. And Winters forgot that they're on a penalty kill, no icing. So the Jets have to scoop that up. 50 seconds to go. And that puck cleared out. A tumble behind the play. And we got that's hit by a high stick. And nothing happening at the other end of the ice in a little bit of a skirmish. And off the draw, Vitelli. He'll play that across. And walking in come the Jets, putting on the brakes. And Long able to get it out of the zone. Chung now cycling around with it. Puck dumped all the way in and down. And the Jets will let it be. There's the final from this one. It's the Riels coming out for a strong third period after a hard pushback from the Jets and a couple tough breaks for the Jets where they looked like they tied this one back up. But the Riels stay perfect. 3-0, they'll pass the River East Royal Knights, move up to first place. And we'll have our 3 stars coming up for you here momentarily, as well as a look at the final we have out in St. Vital. First off, your goal scoring summary in that third period. Riels got it going. Lucas Magner, his second on the power play from Cole Davis at 10:33. Power play percentage on the evening for the Riels ended at 50%, 2 of 4. Langdon Sitar's got his second from Slade Chornley at 15:28. And the empty net from Evan Lambert, putting it all the way down at 18:18. Final shots 41-39. And this one in favor of the St. Boniface Riels. And with that, starting off tonight's 3 stars. First star, or third star in tonight's game from the St. Boniface Riels. He ended the night off with 1 goal, and it was a beautiful one. Ended up being the game-winning goal from the St. Boniface Riels, number 14, Castron Long. Second star in tonight's game from the St. Boniface Riels. Kept him in it after a late hard push from the Jets and was able to do his job to keep the score at bay and the 1-goal lead before his offense could build on in front of it. The starting goaltender from the St. Boniface Riels with a total of 37 saves and picking up the win. Number 35, Owen Larocque. And the first star in tonight's game. He ended off the night with 2 goals from the St. Boniface Riels, number 96, Lucas Mager. And here's a quick look. We got a final in St. Vital. They had a back and forth doozy in that one as the Vicks blew a 3-0 lead that they built up in the first period. But it was all for nothing on the comeback by the Seven Oaks Raiders Junior Hockey Club, as 2 goals in the final minute from Tyler Free getting the hat trick, tying the game up with 56 seconds to go. And then with 43 seconds on the clock, Ben Dines got his first, a big one to make it a 6-5 Victoria's win at home, picking up their first win of the new campaign. And we'll take a quick look at the standings before I let you go. Again, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, with my cameraman, Nate Noble. And we'll be bringing you action from the Pembina Valley Twisters and the Transcona Railer Express. That's our next game at 8:30 on Friday night in Morris. As well, we'll be covering the high school game before that on the Mavericks YouTube channel, in between the Morris Mavericks and the Mountain Mustangs. So the Riels pass the Royal Knights. They're up to first place with 6 points. Knights and Hawks right behind with 4, as well as the Vicks with 4, Transcona with 3, tied with the Twins. Then come the Jets and the Railers the Raiders Junior Hockey Club, finishing out the 8 playoff spots. And then the Canucks with 1 point, and the Pembina Valley Twisters will look for their first point against the Transcona Railer Express in the game we cover on Friday, their home opener. With that, signing off, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble. And this one, the Riels win big on the road, 6-2 over the Jets.